If any of you guys ever suffer with back pain, you need to try this right here. This is what helped me a whole lot a year ago when I messed up my back. And this is pretty well what I resort back to anytime that I have any kind of flare up or that I just want my lower back to feel extra secure. This right here is just an amazing pump for the lower back. I'm not sure, all the benefits that it has, but those sumo squats or deadlifts with a 10-pound plate for high reps did amazing things for me. You guys might notice I sound a little sick. I skipped my college class this morning, ended up getting tested for COVID and strep throat, and I'm clear on both of those. So I guess it's allergies doing this to me, but I've never had allergies make my throat this sore. But what I wanted to get into today is sort of the barefoot shoe rabbit hole. Obviously, the picture on the left is what, quote unquote, modern shoes will do to your feet. And that picture on the right is a more, natural foot shape. I'm sure a lot of you guys know I wear Vivo barefoot shoes pretty well all the time now. But I think socks are still a lot of my problem. I looked down at my feet the other day and realized, my pinky toes a lot of my toes are kind of squished together. So I'm hoping in the next year or two, I can kind of work that out. But with that said, my pinky toes have pretty well no function at all. Whenever I try to raise my toes up off the ground, the pinky toe is the last toe to leave the ground, if it leaves the ground. A lot of y'all may say I've went too far down the rabbit hole, but I have bought some toe spacers. I've been wearing them at night, and I bought 3 pairs of toe socks to wear while I'm at work as well, just to avoid the pinching together of toes in, normal socks, I guess you could say. I think the reason I kind of quit wearing these squat shoes is that they're a tad small and they hurt my feet. They're supposed to be wider in the toe area, but they're not really as wide as I need them to be. But anyways, the whole shoe topic and reasoning of why I wear the Vivo barefoot shoes is probably for another video. If you're interested in that, just comment and let me know. But I wanted to, kind of entertain the idea that no function of the pinky toe is kind of detrimental to the squat. If you can't apply any pressure to the outside of your foot and you can't really, just feel the ground, it seems that it would aid in knee cave. The way I see it, if you stack a triangle, on the ground, and everything is going to cave towards the center. And that's kind of the relationship between your 2 feet, the floor, and the center point of your hips is a triangle. And so if you can't apply and feel any type of outwards pressure within the squat, really the only 2 bases of support you have are what's on the inside edge. It just kind of seems as if it could cause some knee cave. I know the adductors play a huge role in that, and the adductors are actually in a more advantageous position. But that's probably a whole nother topic by itself. But I'll give you guys a short recap of my day. I woke up at 5 yesterday morning. That video didn't upload until sometime probably very early this morning. But anyways, I woke up. I tried to wake up at 5 this morning as well, but I felt like complete crap and went back to bed. I got up when it was time to take my brother to school, and then went and got tested, came back home and ate lunch and went into work. Worked half a day, came home, immediately changed clothes and went deer hunting. And as soon as I got home tonight, I threw on the shorts and came out here in the garage. The hips are feeling better. I'm not going to say they're completely good, but they are feeling better, so that's good news. I'm trying to work in some more heavier volume, but I reckon that's it for today. I'm not gonna record another set because I want to get this done in one clip. But I want to start doing some more heavier volume. I think that I've got the base for light volume in. I just feel like I've lost kind of that top end strength. You know, I can take 135 for reps all day, but even at 225, it starts to feel a lot heavier. But what I wanted to talk about with, you know, the basis of support is if you take a triangle, which is basically what your feet, hips, and like the floor is, if you can only apply pressure on this inside point and this inside point, that leaves nothing to drive outwards. And so, you know, you should have another base to go outwards on, but instead you can only push off the two center ones. I've got the wheels turning in my mind. I don't really know how to put it into words, but it just makes sense to me that if you could drive on the outside as well, maybe, you know, even aid with some of that external torque, there wouldn't be so much knee cave. You know, you get down into the bottom and then you can't push out at all, and you can only cave in and push off the inside. And look what that does to my knees. You know, if you can't go out here and push, then the only place that leaves you is in here. If that makes any sense. I'll catch you tomorrow.